Hello, adventurers! My name is Matt Kroeger, your Mold RPG Game Master, and this is the One Shot to Survive podcast. Every episode, I'll be joined by guests who will play characters straight out of our world today and will be teleported to alternate realities and must figure out how to get back home. But, most importantly, will they survive to tell their stories? This week's guests are Chauncey Frend, Rachel Frend, Ty Brettnacher, and Colin Orr. All right, let's roll. Welcome to another episode of the One Shot to Survive podcast. This week, we've got all returning guests from our very special Christmas episode we did in December, the Hunt for Red December. We've got Chauncey, Rachel, Ty, and of course, Colin. So I'm very excited to see you guys get to experience the full force of this system for a change and the randomness that we get to enjoy. But first, let's go ahead and jump right in and hear which characters are going to be playing this week. And I don't know, maybe we'll get some return characters. I have no idea. So Chauncey, let's start with you. What character are you going to bring this time?
The character I'm bringing this week talks like this. Hello. His name is Buck the Trucker, and the is his middle name. His shadows include weasels, and just like Garrett, public restrooms. For skills, he's just good at trucking, and he's good at modifying mechanical things, like to get more horsepower, And then he's carrying with him only one thing, one item, and that would be ratchet straps.
Ratchet straps? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like things that tie down things.
Okay. So is the a family name or?
Oh, it's a little muddy, but I had it added through the state.
I know you've done this voice before, Chauncey, but I feel bad for tomorrow Chauncey's vocal cords already. All right, Buck the Trucker. We're off to a good start. Rachel, what about you? What character will you be playing?
Well, what can I say? I'm a creature of comfort and familiarity. So, she had so much fun last time that Juno Brightwell is back.
Wonderful. All right. And can you remind those listening in for the first time what Juno's skills are and what her shadow is?
She's a bit of a pop culture freak, and absorbs a lot because she spends a lot of time on social media. And she's also really good at research and has really good observational skills. And her shadow is being the fear of being overlooked or dismissed, just based on her, people's preconceived notions about her.
Okay. I'm excited to see Juno in a new setting. Let's meet our third character, Ty. Who are you going to be playing this time?
This week, I brought my good buddy, Gavin Gravel. Gavin just kind of like, he's kind of just like broing out. He's just having a good time. He doesn't have to work. So, he just kind of hangs out and skates all day and wears his tie-dye and has a good time. So he's just here really just to have a good time.
I just want you to say good time. Like 400
just
more times.
good time, man. This podcast is a good time.
I don't even need to know your other skills. I do want to know what your shadow is, though.
Well, he is wearing cargo shorts, and he's got his friend's doob tube in his pocket, so he's a little worried about authority. He's a little conflict avoidant. He doesn't want to get caught with it. It's not his, but he doesn't even know what's in there. But he just doesn't want to get into trouble.
All right, Gavin Gravel. Just some excellent names this time around. Colin, let's round it out. Share which character you'll be playing this time.
My name is going to be Colin. So I'm breaking it. I'm breaking the mold here, but I'm going to play myself. My skills, they say pretty similar. Photography, amateur woodworker. And then I keep on trying to perfect certain things. Today, we're cooking chili. That's what's happening. We're cooking chili. And I am revealing probably my biggest shadow. And I decided I was gonna burst the bubble and just let it happen. Okay. I'm afraid of eggs. There it is. I'm afraid of eggs.
Afraid?
Yeah. They freak me out, man.
Okay. I did not have that on my bingo card this time.
I love the silence. I love the silence with that, too.
I love that there's two birds on the artwork behind you, Colin, like chickens.
Yeah. And it's part of my lineage name for Orr, and stuff like that. So they're involved in the lineage of my ancestors, but I guess I was kicked by a chicken once or something, and it just freaked me out.
Happens.
There's this long evolutionary chain of your family. 4,000 years ago, they were kicked by a chicken, and now here you are, afraid of eggs.
On the coast of Ireland, there was a massive chicken flock that came in, took out the oars.
Shoot, what would be so? Now I'm just trying to work that into whatever scene you guys find yourselves in. I'm open to suggestions because we need to, before we jump into our story, and before the mold overtakes you and portals you to this other world. We need to get the four of you in the same room at the same time, and so I'm trying to think of a situation where the four of you might find yourselves in. A trucker, a pop culture nerd, a unemployed skater, and you, Colin, who's afraid of eggs. Any thoughts?
We're just at the farm from Napoleon Dynamite with the chicken scene, like drinking egg yolks.
Flies.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Colin, what would get you to go to an egg farm or a farm like that? What would get you there?
So, like I said, this is probably my biggest shadow, and
yeah,
it's very difficult for me to be like.
Yeah, I don't want to make I don't want to make light of it, but
oh no, it's great. I love it. I think it's hilarious. I question it. I go, you can handle eggs. I mean, I'll tell the story on the double shot, but yeah, there's a reason why I don't like eggs anymore.
There's some drama.
Let me shift over to your other food related one, and let's just say there's a chili cook-off happening. Let's just call it like a neighborhood or community chili cook-off. Colin, you are you have entered a booth where you are trying to see if you can win this contest, and I know you mentioned you're pushing chili. What's the type of chili that you like to make?
Oh, my secret weapon. I put in a Guinness. It gives it that little bit of a flavor, that's flavor to savor. That's what they say.
Okay, so your booth is called Flava to Sava with A's, no ORs. And you're just slinging chili here at this chili cook-off when Juno Brightwell, who you recognize instantly from your adventure not too long ago, where you saved Christmas and went on a submarine. Juno, you kind of stroll over at this chili cook-off. What would bring you here, I guess? I hear Zendaya really likes chili.
Yeah. I think of a celebrity that's like, rumor has it that Robert Downey Jr. really, really loves chili. And one of his favorite things is to find small town chili cook-offs and go incognito.
Okay, so you go here. You've got a hot tip that Robert Downey Jr. might show up, given your deep research into his chili fandom. The two of you recognize each other, Colin and Juno. Anything?
Oh, hey.
Anything you want to say to each other,
Hey.
given what you went through?
We had such a fun celebration last time. We can take it easy this time. Do you want to try some chili? Some flavor to sava?
Some flavor to say. Well, I mean, with a sales pitch like that, how can I not?
Totally gonna get a bowl for her.
All right, go ahead and roll. I guess mental. Let's say cooking is mental. Go ahead and do it with advantage, Colin, to see if this chili's any good.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. Nat 20.
Oh, it is we've made this reference before, but it's like the Ratatouille critic scene where Juno, you're being transported not to another world right now, but to like Flava Town. It's the best chili you've ever had in your life.
That is some mighty, mighty fine chili, my man.
Thank you. And
Do I detect it? Do I detect a little bit of Guinness?
oh, you found the secret?
Nearby, of course, now like just the sheer euphoria coming from Juno, given how good this chili is. Buck the trucker, you're walking nearby, as well as Gavin. You've come to check out the chili carnival that's happening.
Well, I mean, Gavin's looking for a good time, so I think a chili cook-off sounds like a good time.
It's a good time.
And he's hungry, you know. He's ready. He's ready for some beef.
So Buck comes up and he sees the beer on the counter and he's like, Hey, I got directions from that guy with the neck tattoo there on the highway, and this place smells amazing. And you got beers. What do you got here?
We're straight up Guinness. Very Irish here.
Man, that is fancy beer. I tell you what. What do I owe you? I want to try it out.
I want to give it to you. You don't have to pay a thing, sir.
You're my kind of fella.
Did you say like free chili, dude?
Free chili.
That's
Then
a
I
good time.
I try the chili and I'm like, man, this chili rips.
It's at this exact moment that a man walks over in a police uniform, walks over and goes, do you have a permit for that? Do you have a liquor license, sir? And he's pointing to you, Colin.
Yeah. Distraction, and I throw up some.
Whoa!
I throw up some napkins and I try to run out of the.
Okay, that's good that you didn't say you threw the chili at him. I'm gonna need 2 rolls in this moment. So, Colin, I need you to roll, let's say physical, like to see if you threw the napkins in a way that, let's say disadvantage too, because I don't know why napkin throwing would distract him. But Gavin, also, now that an authority figure's walked over, I need like let's call this a stress test to see if you make it through this. So roll with disadvantage against your mental to see if you hang in there.
I got a 12 on my 15, and I'm going to use a little bit of luck. I want to succeed this because I want to get away. I need to get away from the popo, okay?
What about you, Gavin? What happened?
I rolled an 18 and an 8, so with the disadvantage, it's an 8.
You fail. Okay, so you are now stressed. So your next roll would be disadvantaged. You're pretty freaked out that this cop is here, but for whatever reason, Colin fluttering a bunch of paper napkins in his face. He how did you know I'm afraid of ghosts? Ah! And he crumples to the ground and is terrified that you chucked napkins at him. Crawling out of the cans of Guinness, as well as out of your giant pot of chili, is this black, shimmering, creepy mold that oozes out and crawls out. Juno and Colin, you know this all too well, having been through this before, Colin, many times before, and it starts to coat the four of your bodies standing here as you're slamming chili and drinking Guinness, and it envelops your bodies and starts to teleport you to another dimension entirely.
Oh, dude.
What in the Sam Hill is going on?
Like I said, we have a few options every episode, with the exception of a couple now, and this crew is familiar, where we had just one story locked and loaded. This week we have 4, and what I'm going to have you guys do is just list off the titles of our 4 options. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Colin will roll a d4 to determine which of these we will be playing today. So Chauncey, what is our first one-shot option that we could be playing?
The first one-shot option of mold tonight is Everyone's a Banana.
Rachel, what is our second option?
Our second potential option is the Serial Killer Files. Da-da-da.
Ty, what is our third option?
The Retirement Party.
And our newest, straight off the presses, Colin, what's our last 4th option?
Big ass robots.
I really like that.
I'm kind of secretly hoping we get big ass robots, but we've had Everyone's a Banana since the very first episode too, so this will be a good one. All right, Colin, give us a D4 roll to determine our fate here.
And it's number 3, the Retirement Party.
All right, I forgot all my references to this. Okay, the Retirement Party. Blink Mage, the soul-eating demon that threatened the entire world, is at long last captured safely in the Void Oyster Amulet. And after decades of adventuring, our renowned heroes can finally take a load off and enjoy a much-earned retirement. It is significantly less dangerous these days at the Springtide Senior Living community, but occasionally something exciting happens. Today, Evelyn's pet furball, Flapjack, escaped from their cage and is missing. Can the once prestigious former heroes lace up their boots one more time to find Flapjack? And there are some special molds for this, so I'll give you guys a minute to choose those, and when we come back, we'll hear what you chose. Again, you all are a retired, think of this like a D&D party that went on all these amazing, incredible adventures. All the campaigns were completed. The final one being you captured this Blink Mage demon and this amulet, your arch nemesis, and the world is now safe at last. Now you're toiling away in this retirement village. Let's share in the form at which you will be materializing in this world. Share the mold that you've chosen, as well as if you're changing your form share that as well. So Chauncey, I'll start with you.
Buck the trucker from the last adventure to save the universe has been transformed into a pygmy elephant. That is a small dwarf-sized elephant, and he's never really figured out or never really had the will to switch back. It's kind of cool. He is a survivor, so he's actually a very, very good elephant for evading and stealth, like dodging things and stealth. So there you go.
We got a little his voice coming out of a little elephant. It's pretty great. Juno, what mold and what form will you be taking?
I am just a good old human being, but in my heyday, I was a renowned scholar with just fountains and fountains of knowledge, available at my fingertips.
Gavin, what about you?
I'm like a freaky little like gnome guy with like a really cool like pointy hat and a little like sweet star covered robe.
All right. And what mold is this gnome going to
Oh
be?
yeah, he's an enchanter, man.
All right, and Colin, what about you?
I am showing up as a very wise old monk of the way of the elements, and I am a conjurer, but my focus is on water.
So, all right, so the four of you start to feel yourselves rematerialize in this world. The mold that's coating your bodies starts to dissipate, and you blink awake, and you find yourselves. Again, the sense memory of your this alternate reality version of yourselves is still like somewhat in the forefront of your mind of like why you're here, what you're doing. So you understand that you're this former, very heroic and well-regarded adventuring group that has saved the world more times than you can count. But here in your old age in this retirement community, you've sort of lost a step, both physically as well as you've somewhat forgotten what your abilities are. So the four of them weren't being cagey. If you're listening, they weren't being vague of like what their powers are because I told them that they've forgotten them. So even though they're as high of a level in this game as you can probably get, they've forgotten sort of what made them so successful in the past, and we'll see if they can crack that code here in a minute. But you find yourselves like blinking into place again. You're in this retirement community again. It's called Springtide Senior Living Community. As you sort of get your bearings, Juno, you're probably not all that. Maybe you don't recognize your clothes, but Gavin, you're now wearing both wildly different clothes as well as are the size of a gnome. Colin, your hair is gone and you are a like water-based monk. And Chauncey, most of all, Buck, you have now shrunk down to the size of a pygmy elephant. I'm going to need you all to give me a stress test. So roll against your mental state. And Gavin, you're going to be rolling with disadvantage again here because you're additionally freaked out after your run-in with the cop at the Chili Festival.
Bummer.
That's a 3 to my 15. And
I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention. This is a good moment. So you don't have luck. Nobody has luck either. So unlike our other games, you burnt it all in all of your adventures. So everyone is starting with 0. So if you fail, you fail. Sorry, Colin. I jumped in there just to share it. Like one. No, other
that's mechanic. Good. I'm freaking out. I'm bald and I totally hairless, and I've never been that way before in my life. And
what did the rest of you get?
Oh, the arthritis. I failed.
I also failed. I got a 6.
Yeah, I would say I've failed, but I wasn't too far off, but just
Oof.
enough for it to count.
So all of you are now in the stressed state. Gavin,
Our
you're now
age is
2 notches
showing.
over. Yeah. Which makes sense. You're also like, I guess, in addition to being a completely different form, you've maybe in these bodies, you're like hundreds of years older than you were previously. But you all are stressed, which means your next roll is at disadvantage. If you succeed, you'll go back to neutral and just stay there. But I'll try and keep that in mind as we go. You guys are all in the as you like kind of notice each other, like you'd recognize that, like, oh right, we were just at the chili carnival and now we're here. You all are in the like this cafeteria space of the Springtide Community Center. So you're kind of all sitting around this table, kind of hunched over some like slop that's sitting in front of you.
Dude, what the hell was in that chili?
Why do I taste beer? I haven't drank in about 150 years.
I would have to say that I have such a high level. I'm kind of like a Michelin star, but in the end, like sometimes the chili doesn't hit for everybody, and I feel like this one was just hitting harder. You know?
Gavin, you kind of smell like a skunk. Have you been touching the devil's lettuce again?
Whoa, man. Whoa. Okay, no. I have friends that smoke, but I don't. No, that's not me, man.
Man, my trunk is just getting inflamed, man.
Is that cop still here?
No, the cop
we're
is
good.
not
No
here.
county mounties.
No.
No smokies. Yeah, Juno, can I have the apple core?
Oh, sure. Here you go.
You're wiggling your little legs.
Your sweetheart.
But as you're like about to chow down on this apple core, you hear like a blood curdling screech from a woman, or at least it sounds like a woman from the hallway, and this little old lady, like sweethearted old lady with very like wild silver hair and these big thick glasses. Her name is Evelyn, so you recognize her. She's a very like everybody's best friend, kind of resident here at Springtide, even though she's very forgetful. And she comes like stumbling into the cafeteria, and shares like, "Oh my, it's Flapjack. He's gone."
Wait, what do you mean he's gone, Evelyn?
What?
He escaped his cage. I must have accidentally left it open. I can't find Flapjack.
You need to take your pills, Evelyn.
Okay, I'll take some. Do you have any for me?
Oh, do I got a deal for you?
Say hello to my little friend.
Buck
the elephant hands her a pill.
Okay, she's gonna take it. I'm just gonna roll.
It's an elephant pill.
It's humongous. Okay, so she rolled a 14, so she could swallow it.
There's no way possible that she could swallow it. It's like bigger than her mouth.
Okay, so she didn't swallow it. I'll have to. It's a suppository, I guess. Okay, I'll do this one later. About Flapjack. So you all, you'll know this. So I mentioned in the opening, it's a furball. You'll know that Flapjack. So in this world, a furball is a like cat-like animal that has 6 legs and 2 tails and 2 little antlers. And Flapjack is a little white version of this kind of cat. So you all would Evelyn very well. You've seen Flapjack around. You would trust that this is a valid like thing that is happening in not as exciting as your previous adventures, of course, but here is now a missing Flapjack case, and Evelyn's like, I just thought you all would, if anybody could help me find my kitty.
I'm just glad you gave us something to do. As time passes, and
you got any cash? I'll help you.
Now, Evelyn's our friend. I'm gonna charge her to find her sweet little baby. Oh, okay. So Evelyn, he's not in your room, right?
Checked his cage and he was gone, and it looks like he ran into I'm just gonna roll so Juno ran into your room, Juno. I think he scampered into there, if I am tracking the 6 little footprints that I'm following here.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, sometimes he does come with you when you come over to visit, so he would know my
Did you
room is not
steal my
unfamiliar
cat,
to-
Juno?
I didn't. I've been here the entire time.
Hey, I told you we should have charged her.
You know, every day at this time, you could find me sitting right here watching reruns of Supernatural. Even after all these years, that Castile. Rawr.
What's Supernatural? Is that
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
It's an old television show. Don't worry about it.
What's television? So you go into the well, I guess I won't say anything. Do you guys want to go check out Juno, your bedroom?
Let's go check my room and see maybe if he wandered in there. He does have a few places around the home, around our community that he does like to hang out.
Okay.
So
I have to know
check
this,
the usual
Gavin.
hideouts.
Gavin, are you so earlier you mentioned you were a skater. What kind of skating? Like skateboarding?
Yeah, skateboarding.
Okay. All right.
One of my skills is I can almost do an ollie.
Almost. Nice. Okay.
I'm right there.
Right there. All right. So you are, you guys kind of wander into Juno's room. It's just exactly what you would expect from like a retirement senior living community of what's around here. You could ask questions about what else is around in terms of people or employees or whatever too, but
check the usual places that a critter might hide. Check under the bed, check under behind the recliner.
Yeah, see if there's any
closet in between all my sensible orthopedic shoes.
Yeah, I'm always holding my back, just hunched over and looking at the ground and seeing if there's any other tracks.
I guess this would be the time if you want to have like a little magical or even mechanical like wheelchair device or something to like scooter you around. You could just say that that's what you have. I'm sorry, the thought of a pygmy elephant and a little like roller car thing is too funny, but anyway.
My here's the deal. My back legs, they gave out long ago, so I have wheels on the back. I just don't like to talk about it.
Again, like a little dog. Yeah. All right, so in Juno, in your room, you guys can pretty easily see Sandy. Like, not only are there like 6 cat paw footprints kind of scampering around, there's also sand everywhere. And go ahead and give me, so Juno, you would know this especially. I know you are stressed, so but for this roll, just roll normally, because you would have advantage on knowing it. So give me a mental roll, just a normal one.
At 20.
Nat 20.
Wow. Okay, so
I still got it. I mean, it is my room.
Yeah, so you discover 2 things pretty quickly. First is the thing that would have been the most obvious to you, which is why you could cut through it with stress, and that is that the Void Oyster amulet that you used to capture the Blink Mage from your last adventure that you keep in your bedroom in like a little display is missing. And you can see that these like sandy little cat footprints kind of lead up to it and then recede in another direction, which you can get to. because you got a nat 20, you also start to notice that you feel sand in your own shoes right now, that you weren't necessarily conscious or aware of before. And so it's a little peculiar that you have sand in your shoes, although Springtide as a center is sort of like in a seaside town, but it's a little puzzling why you have sand in your shoes at all.
Hey, if you ever want to go down to the beach, I can always take you, Juno.
I don't like going to the beach. I'm like Anakin Skywalker. I don't like sand. It gets everywhere.
And just like that, with that exact statement, the four of you have like a simultaneous flashback moment of your early days. This is the jumping off point to you all, like remembering a past adventure, like coming from the fog of your own forgetfulness. And it's one of your earliest encounters with this blink mage, which in your memory, you all can like place it now from this like sense connection you have with this alternate reality version. And the blink mage again is this like ancient demon from the abyss, and it has 3 heads and 4 arms, and it's, ravenously hunts down souls to devour and uses dark magic to prey on the living. And you had decades worth of battles to try and stop this thing before finally imprisoning it in the amulet that you were displaying before. But in this flashback, in this particular moment, you remember that the blink mage was sort of controlling these gigantic spiders, and Juno, because you were the one that remembers the moment, the blink mage used these spiders to try and trap people in webs, and then it was gonna like eat their souls. Tell me how you defeated this thing. You get to kind of paint the picture of like as a group what you did, and then this is also where you will suddenly remember your forgotten power that you've developed over the many years. So this is your chance to sort of, within reason, like come up with like a ultra powerful skill that your character has.
Having a memory of the time that we finally defeated this son of a bitch. At the very least, I really hate spiders. And I just could not have that nastiness running around in my world. But I remember it was an ancient spell that I had read once in a text in a library in some old forgotten realm.
I remember it.
Just the right
remember
spell
when you got
to finally lock this guy up.
She found a spell, and correct me if I'm wrong, Juno, but it would illuminate sort of like the soft underbelly or the weak spot of the foe.
Yeah,
for all of us to see.
Yes.
That's where she got the name Brightwell. She brightens their well.
Incredible.
In this world, the underbelly is called a well, of course. So,
Since I have what the spell did was allow me to enhance that, because we were dealing with someone who was eating souls. This kind of magic and help kind of put a spotlight on whatever our foe's weakness was.
And so in this case,
that's what we used.
Obviously, you ended up succeeding and taking them down. What ended up being their weak spot, and how did you stop them?
I remember Gavin getting up there and just seeing that bright spot and taking it out.
I mean, with spiders, their advantage is, all those legs that allows them to move so fast. You eliminate their ability to move, and
you almost ollied, and it just stunned them.
They said, "Whoa, we better not mess with that guy. He's pretty cool."
Oh shit! Yeah, they just wanted to go skate with you after seeing that, and they just walked away. Gavin, give me. This has nothing to do with your stress test because it was in the past, but give me because you're good. Although I can't tell if it's an actual skill or not. Maybe it's just like convincing people that you can skate is your skill. Give me a physical roll, and I'll let you know what happens.
Oh, that's a 4.
So yeah, you did almost ollie, but it also accidentally like just catapulted, like flung your skateboard through their, like at the perfect like combo point of all of the webs that is holding everything together. And it slices through that one spot and the whole thing fell apart. You could very easily defeat them. But this was your first date, more or less, with this Link Mage, and you all came out on top. And Juno, you now remember this power that you have, so feel free to deploy it as we go. But now, rushing away back from this memory that you all are sharing and back into the situation at hand, back in Juno's room, Evelyn has just been waiting patiently for you. You all just kind of left for a minute, went really quiet. I thought you were dead. Are you guys okay?
Evelyn,
You can't have my room. You can't have my
Evelyn.
room. I'm still alive.
You need to stop taking my mail, Evelyn.
How did you know? So you guys see, so again, you could kind of follow these footprints out of the room. They head down to where the rec room would be. And Evelyn's like, "Oh gosh, Flapjack, I'm so sorry. She took your amulet, Juno. I know that it's such a big deal. I'm sure she didn't get far. Let's go." Do you guys want to? I mean, you can keep again. I'm kind of like leading you down this trail. At any moment, feel free to just kind of say you want to do something different or whatever. But the tracks lead into the rec room.
If there are footprints to follow, let's keep following the footprints till we either find Flapjack or we find another clue. Or
I'm gonna like act like I don't care, but I'm gonna curiously trail the group, like not like I'm in the group, but I'm like going from like room to room to room, but like I'm not like following them.
Okay. This little
with your little
pygmy
elephant legs.
Yeah.
If you can imagine like a little pygmy elephant doing like a roll across the hallway, that's the kind of thing that's going on.
So you get to so some of you arrive at this rec room and you see a bunch of people playing. I'm literally making this up on the spot. So if I end up cutting something out, you'll know why, because I didn't come up with something clever. But the first reaction I have is this ogre guy this ancient looking ogre guy getting really frustrated because this octopus man is defeating him in ping pong really fast. There's some people playing bingo. What else could be here? What do people do in a rec room?
The full DDR machine.
Yeah, of course. In this world, DDR stands for Dance Restitution, where somebody has to do, like, whenever there's a spat in the community, somebody has to do a dance to make up for it. So yeah, there's like a weird dragonborn guy doing a number. I'm gonna roll to see if it's any good. He rolled a 2, so it's horrible, and you just look at the crowd of people just shaking their heads like it's not good enough. So yeah, that's what you see in here.
What's the name of the dragonborn? Give it
the name of the dragonborn is Cosmo.
Cosmo, you suck!
He's just like doing his like stupid little jig, and it's so awful. And he's, I'm gonna roll to see. Yeah, so your insult has thrown him off his game, and he trips and falls, and it's just getting worse and worse by the minute.
You'll never beat my high score. Boom!
Colin, because you are like on the trail, like you're a cat guy. Give me I can't remember if you're still stressed or not, but
Stressed, yeah.
Yeah, so roll just regular because you're a cat guy to like see if you can place wherever Flapjack might have gone in here.
Yeah, that is a 12 to my 11. So
Ooh,
I
nice.
succeeded.
Okay, so you can see that these the like kind of sandy tracks kind of weave in and out of this scene that's in here. You can see it like kind of scampering under the ping pong table. It ran under the crowd of people watching the TDR, and it jumps up to this window that you can now see very clearly is like cracked open, and you can assume that that Flapjack jumped out of there. Again, though, as you all stand here, I guess I'll ask. Well, Buck, what are you doing before I jump ahead? Buck, because you were hanging back. Were you looking for anything in particular? Did you want to?
I'm raiding a refrigerator from a vacant president apartment.
You're stealing from everybody. Okay.
I'm just like rifling through, trying to find nice sources of sweets.
Okay, give me just a straight luck roll. So it has nothing to do with your stress or anything like that, but
I got a 10.
Oh, it's right at a 10.
10.
Okay. It is the most average you found the most average candy bar and a bottle of water.
All right, I guess. I like it.
It's a peanut butter candy bar. So there you go, as an elephant.
Be Ruth. All right. Okay.
You're like a thing. You're like a thing of nightmares. Like, so you're running around at night digging through people's stuff, and there's this little pygmy elephant coming
I'm
in.
just like a raccoon, just running around. Yeah.
A real truck stop raccoon.
Trash panda.
So you guys again find yourselves as you're watching Cosmo's horrible dancing. It triggers a group flashback once more, where you are shot back to a moment in time again, where you're trying to defeat the Blink Mage, who in this case has gone to this mountain village where a circus has showed up, and for whatever reason the Blink Mage has, not spiders this time, but now taking control of these like rock golems who are chucking rocks over at unsuspecting people to try and like wound or to disable them so that the Blink Mage can swoop down and their souls. But he's commanding these rock golems, and Colin, because you were the one sort of tracking at this moment, what do you recall as your way of defeating these rock golems, and what skill or fantastical ability might you have been using during this moment that you might have forgotten in your old age?
I feel like it was like a wave spell or something. So I created a wave of water to stop the rocks from hitting hard.
Okay, so you sort of like threw up like a shield to prevent.
Yeah.
Did they like rebound them to like throw a rock? You'd like catch it, throw it back, or did it just sort of block them?
Yeah, it was kind of like a wave. It came in as a wall and then like went back towards where it came from.
Okay. Colin, give me again, this is in the past, so it has nothing with your current stress. Give me a mental roll to see if you notice something.
It's a 16 to my 11, yeah.
This is just a little fun fact that at the circus, one of the circus performers actually like very clearly stereotypically is the strong man. In this case, it was the strong woman. It looks like a much younger version of Evelyn. She was part of the circus. Just a little fun observation for you, but you obviously used your water wall thing to block the rock chucking. Anything else you all want to kind of comment on of how you stopped these? Or
this is where I acquired my current form that I choose to reside in. I was transformed into a pygmy elephant because I possessed, and I still possess as this elephant, the kamikaze ability, meaning I can confidently ram my body into any spot that I deem weak. And during that process, I was transformed. But my mask did make contact, and I did take out a golem. Just one, though.
You just introduced like 10 more. So what were you before a pygmy elephant?
I was Buck the Trucker, but I still am Buck the Trucker. I'm just Buck the Trucker in elephant form.
All right. So you were just like a big guy, and then you became an elephant here. All right.
Just the average fella you might encounter at a truck stop.
You just became compact.
That's right. Well, I'm a quadruped now instead of a biped.
I want to see the animorphs of Buck the Trucker becoming a tiny little pygmy elephant.
Like the cover of the book for Animorphs.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you guys ended up defeating the Blink Mage, defeating defeating them in this rock show at the circus, and you find yourselves like snapping back to the retirement home. You've kind of spotted, of course, that the furball Flapjack has gone out the window. What would you like to do now?
Going out to the cafeteria to see if they got any roller dogs.
Okay. Give me a luck roll one more time. See if they've got roller dogs.
Yep, 16.
Yeah, they've got as much as you can eat.
My trunk is very active, eating roller dogs.
Just don't get any sand on it.
Is that what we're doing? We're just gonna eat some hot dogs.
Juno, I'm sorry, but we might have to go outside to the sandy beaches.
It's worth it to save old if we can save Flapjack.
So
I don't like it doesn't mean I won't do it. So, but hey, Buck, save a piece of a roller dog. We may need to have some goodies to maybe entice Flapjack.
Everyone knows that Flapjack loves a good dog.
You got it, Brightwell.
Right.
And Colin, do you want to put you want to put these hot dogs in your chili next time? I just a suggestion.
Since I'm a pygmy elephant, I've got saddlebags, so I put roller dogs in the saddlebags.
Word.
Just hanging off the side.
Yep,
You
exactly.
Just have these little dogs.
Your little ratchet straps like hooked onto.
And Evelyn, I would have to tell you that don't mess with the recipe. I have it very strict, and if you want to try to input your own, once you join the chili cooking competition yourself, Evelyn. Okay, all right, stick to your lane.
Give me a mental roll, Colin, with your stress, to see if you handle this moment in a way that doesn't set Evelyn off.
That's a 7.
So Evelyn's gonna.
I'm sorry.
You.
No, Evelyn hasn't taken her meds.
Oh no.
Evelyn rolled a 17. You give me a physical, like, contested roll to see if you can dodge this somehow.
I wish I could take my 20. I got it at 20, but it ended up being 16 to my 14.
Ooh.
So.
Okay, so she landed. She's gonna pop you for because she's a again, as I mentioned, once strong woman of a traveling circus. She's gonna pop you for 6 damage.
Okay.
You know that chili jury was rigged, Colin. I'm gonna get you next year. How dare you? You've made me so mad. I'm gonna why don't you just stay behind if you don't want to actually help Flapjack? And she storms off to like go outside.
Oh, I'm holding my back. Ow, my back. But
you see Cosmo still
You
just
brought
like
it upon
really
yourself.
really failing here. The boos are getting louder, but you can see Evelyn sort of like following a trail like that's leading out to like a tall fence that's sort of, the perimeter of this facility, as she's tracking Flapjack. So again, you all could continue to follow her. You could do something else. I guess the just reminder element here is that Flapjack took the thing that is holding your arch nemesis inside. So that might be something worth chasing should that part of yourselves take over.
Hold on, Evelyn. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, go
Don't
get her,
listen to
Gavin.
Hey, Gavin, hop on my back. You can ride. It's fine. I'll follow Evelyn.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Like Gavin just got to the rec room. He's so small. He like took him so long to get there.
This is Gavin's basically skateboarding with this pygmy elephant device thing.
Your words,
Little
not
hot
mine,
dog bags.
dude.
So as you guys go out there, you're continuing to follow the tracks, you go out to this big fence. Before you start climbing, yet again, as you're riding this little pygmy elephant, you have yet another flashback to one of your later adventures with the Blink Mage. Again, you're sort of going through your journey, and this time you're at this like humongous gilded castle. But in this scenario, the Blink Mage has figured out how to shrink all of you into very, very small versions of yourselves. So you're all like 6 inches tall now. But Gavin, as you know, you all figured a way out of this to move on and defeat him and continue the fight into the future. How did you all get out of this predicament? And in this instance, what did you do to get, what special power of yours did you leverage to help you?
So I think I was able to kind of draw my arms and my head back into my cloak, like a turtle almost. And then like a plume of smoke just like shoots out towards the Blink Mage. And it subdues him and calms him down. It chills him out to the point where he's no longer attacking us and just turns us back to normal size. Just chills
Contact
out.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
you
that.
hotboxed him.
When the gas ensued, as actually a 3-inch pygmy elephant rather than a 6-inch. I was in that form at that time. I can launch lightning bolts from my trunk, and I said, "Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt."
I saw that, and I just kept going, death, get it.
And then I had to like take a nap after that.
That's what happened. Gavin, give me a mental roll. Again, just regular, to see if you notice anything else during this memory.
He's pretty hazy. It's a 9. Another bad roll.
So this is all you remember is that you turtle smoke bombed this guy, and Buck did his lightning dance chant that zapped him, and that whatever broke the spell that shrunk you to the size, and you were able to like progress to defeating him. But you snap back from your memory of all the small things that you experienced, and you're still in front of this huge fence that you need to get over. I would be remiss if I didn't give you one of these as you're in your old body selves of what happens when you all try to climb this fence or get through this fence. I guess you can tell me if you want to try something special to try and if you want to use a skill to like make this easier on yourselves. Otherwise, as you recall, you'll have to, with disadvantage and add 5 to the difficulty, try and climb over it.
Oh boy.
But that's where you need to go now, is get on the other side of this big fence.
Can we make a ramp?
Did you say you're going to make a ramp?
Yeah, let's make a ramp and jump it. We'll ollie right over the fence.
There's probably a lot of ramps here, actually. I guess it's more about getting enough speed.
Yeah,
you'll have no trouble with a ramp.
Is there like a hill or anything? Would that be feasible? Is that the landscape? Does that work?
Yeah, you could do like a free willy jump. It's like perfectly lined up with like a perfect ramp that is at the exact angle from the ground that if you hit it right, it's like a perfect arc over this fence. But you're going to have to get the right speed to do it.
And you're on the back of Buck.
Yeah.
The arthritis is still there, but we'll try it.
Everyone get on.
Oh, God.
All right. So you guys have made a human tower. I'll just say, like, with all the disadvantages and the physical side of it combined with Gavin, you have some skill in skating, and Buck, you just like slammed a bunch of high energy hot dogs and chocolate bars. Let's just call this so who has the best physical number right now? Like who has a 10, basically 10 or even lower?
I have a 10.
Buck's got a 7.
Okay. Buck, you need to roll and meet or beat a 12. I'm gonna say it's actually no. You're like a human period. You have to do it with disadvantage. Like, come on. But I'll let you be the one to roll. So you have to beat a 12, and it's with disadvantage.
8.
All right. What order in this like human tower? Like what's the stack order here? Who's on top? Who's obviously?
Here's what I
Buck's on the
propose,
bottom.
because I'm the bottom. Here's what I propose. I said we get at least one over, and then I'll throw you my ratchet strap, and then we'll see if you can haul me over with like some sort of like one at a time sort of gearing situation, or like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
we'll pull the ratchet strap over, haul me over.
Who's on top? Let's just put it that way. Who would be at the top of the pile?
I'm thinking Gavin's on top, but
Okay,
Yeah.
that would make
Alrighty.
sense.
He's the
skater.
smallest.
All right, so Gavin, you need to give me also a physical roll. I'm gonna say that you clear it, but I just want to see what happens. So give me
I love that we're all senior citizens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that what makes the scene really funny. So the rest of
If
you
it
are
wasn't
gonna
for the fact that it's bingo night, we would sure probably have a crowd of people standing right next to the window looking at us. We're going, what the hell are they doing?
This is the most excitement I've had in months. Looking for a cat.
I should have said earlier that Evelyn like stared you down, Colin, and was like, "You're gonna have to DDR me for this." That's what she's doing on the other side. Well, so Gavin, give me a disadvantage physical roll, and whatever your number is, add 5 to it, and that's what you need to beat.
Disadvantage. I rolled a 5.
Okay, so you are going just for the sake of like, because I love the idea of the ratchet straps. That was a good one, Chauncey. Let's say you all like rigged up this contingency plan in advance where Gavin, you have the ratchet strap tied around you. You're going to fly over, but you are going to do so very clumsily, and you're not going to make it perfectly where you can like very safely pull the rest of the group over. So you're just on one side and you're kind of like dangling, and you're like this knot at the top of the fence that's just holding everybody kind of swinging there. Everybody is going to take 2 damage for this event. But this is where Evelyn, again, she's the strong woman. She could very easily pull you all over now that she sees what you're trying to do. What would you say to maybe get her help, or do you just want to ignore her help at this point?
I boofed it, and we just want to help you find Flapjack. You just got to pull me over. Pull us all over. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm here for Flapjack, not you, Evelyn. I'm here for Flapjack. Just saying.
It's Colin. I was about to give him I was about to give him like a very positive roll. Then you were like, "Fuck you, Evelyn. I'm here for the cat."
Oh, she challenged me to DDR, and I'm still holding my back, but I'm like, I'm going to take her on.
It's the law of the land is DDR. Both of you give me a mental. I don't know where you are if you're all still stressed, but give me just a regular old mental roll to see if you can convince her. And in this case, Gavin, you have charm. You have that charm thing from your ability, so factor that in.
I failed. I got a 5. I did not make it. I'm just ignoring her. I've turned my back.
I would have succeeded. I got an 18.
You succeed. Okay. So she like just gives you the iciest glare, Colin. Of she does like a weird hand signal of like like she creates the letters with her hands, and almost like giving somebody the kiss of death in like the mafia or something. She's giving you this intense vengeance feeling. But Gavin, because of what you said, she's like, "Oh, the boof code, I understand completely." She just very easily pulls you all over, and you land safely on the other side and can continue tracking the trail.
I'm gonna act like I'm upset, but then I'm kind of into it. Evelyn's kind of like getting me.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to part 1 of our one-shot called The Retirement Party. That's right, we aren't done with the Springtide Senior Living Friends just yet. Left you on a bit of a cliffhanger there. We will get to that in just a moment. This episode featured myself, Matt Kroeger, your game master, Chauncey Frend as Buck the Trucker, Rachel Frend as Juno Brightwell, Ty Brettnacher as Gavin Gravel, and Colin Orr as Colin Orr. Our theme song is by Funeral Language. You can follow us on the social medias and YouTube at One Shot to Survive. And if you enjoyed the show, maybe consider leaving a review in your podcast app or sharing with your roller dogging, Robert Downey Jr. hunting, skater boy, egg fearing friends. Or just share with anybody. You don't have to be that specific. We also have a Patreon at patreon.com/oneshot2survive, where you can gain access to exclusive bonus content like The Double Shot, our recap podcast where Colin and I break down the episode. And if you sign up to be a patron, you also get the one-shot guide from this very episode in the event that you too would like to defeat the Blink Mage. Question mark? Did they defeat the Blink Mage? We'll just have to find out next time. Who knows? Part 2 of the Retirement Party will be available February 25th. Thanks for listening. Do good and be well, friends. Bye.
Chauncey, say Flapjack is missing and Buck the Trucker.
Flapjack, he's missing.